Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. The four-time kickboxing world champion who conquered the entire social media whilst making hundreds of millions of dollars and impacting millions of young men. The question is, what does Andrew Tate do on a daily basis that made him so successful? What is his secret daily routine that made him hundreds of millions of dollars? Well, this is the daily routine he follows that I'm gonna try out tomorrow. And I promise you, this is not a normal daily routine. Lights out. The first thing that Andrew Tate does in the morning is to chug down 2 liters of water.
First thing I do is drink 2 liters of water.
Then he gets his first cup of coffee of the day. And believe me, this is not the only cup of coffee of the day. We have like 10 more of these to go. He also takes 2 tablespoons of raw honey, which is amazing for testosterone. So he either trains at his home gym or at the hotel that he's staying at, because time is money. However, I don't have a home gym, so this weight session is not gonna be your classical weight session. Let's go.
Then I train. I train for about 30 to 45 minutes a day. So mainly it's weights now. I tear through a bunch of weights. I just go as crazy as I can, get that out of the way.
He trains for 30 to 45 minutes with lighter weight and does an insane amount of repetitions. Why? Because he says that it's easy to go to failure with the heavy weights, but it builds mental strength, mental resilience to go to failure with the lighter weights. Andrew Tate starts working at 9 a.m. and until noon, which means 3 hours, there is no breaks. This man works hard. It's not easy to run all of these different businesses at the same time. And he openly says, I have like 17 hours of screen time.
17 hours of screen time a day. If I'm awake, I'm online.
Yeah.
I'm a phone addict, I guess you can call it, but that's where all the important things happen.
Also, there is no breakfast or lunch in this routine. Until 5 p.m., we're not gonna eat at all. First, we're gonna hunt the food. Until then, it's just this.
I promise you now, I spend every waking second on my laptop or staring at my phone running the empire. That's all I do is work. Life to me is work. People say to me like, what's the secret to getting rich? And I'm like, it's easy if you don't do anything else but work.
So it's 12 p.m. noon now, and the first work session from 9 to 12 just ended. I wanna share one saying from Tristan Tate that I absolutely love. First, you get paid for what you do, and then you get paid for what you know, and then you get paid for who you are. So learning skills and improving yourself, just like the Tates, is incredibly important. That's why right now I'm gonna take 2 calls back to back with number 1, my business coach, and number 2, a professional who's gonna teach me about dieting to maximize testosterone. Tate is the 4-time kickboxing world champion. And that's why we couldn't make this video without boxing.
So I would say to the 20-year-old, do what I did, get in the cage, get in the ring, knock someone out, get knocked out, train hard. Fighting will teach you everything you need to know about life. You'll learn everything about who you truly are. You'll learn if you're a coward or not.
The main product that Tates promote over all the social media is an online school called The Real World.
The real world.
The real world. Where did you find out about the real world?
Now, I'm gonna buy this thing myself to see what the fuss is all about. And the truth is, I was totally gonna buy the War Room until I saw the price tag. Okay, so it looks like in The Real World there are some courses, discords, and I'm just gonna spend some time here to see if it's actually good or not. It's 5 p.m. and this is where the Tates have their first meal of the day. I'm fucking hungry, so let's do this. Today I'm gonna prepare a meal that Andrew Tate's dietitian prepares for them to maximize their testosterone.
Food that I eat, grass-fed steak. Second food that I eat are raw onions. The boys have half of raw onion at dinner. The third food that I eat is raw honey. The fourth food is raw carrots, 1 or 2 every day.
I'm extremely hungry. It's around 5:30 p.m. Let's devour this meal. Andrew Tate's father, Andrew Tate, was a chess grandmaster. Thus, Andrew Tate loves playing chess because it's a battle of intelligence. And that's why we're gonna play a game of chess. Good luck, my friend.
I still play chess every day. I'm not world level or anything. My dad could beat me without looking at the board. Fucking around the kitchen, cooking dinner. I'd be in front of a chessboard in the living room, and I'd say E4, he'd say C6. Knight F3, Knight C3. And he'd smoke me without looking at the board.
7 p.m., let's get to work. So what I'm realizing is every second of this man's life is just furthering his purpose. The boxing, the chess, the calls, the work, everything, literally everything is dedicated to move the purpose further. Okay, so I'm getting pretty hungry and we're gonna have a very special meal for the Tates. Now you might be wondering what this special meal is. It's KFC. I'm not actually joking. Here's the story.
Me and Andrew used to have no food. I used to drive my broken Volkswagen Golf to the KFC restaurant in Dunstable, United Kingdom. And I would sit and wait for people to sit outside, eat their meal, and leave the bucket on the table. And I used to go and take that bucket, 3 or 4 pieces of chicken. And I used to collect 20, 30, 40 pieces of chicken. And I used to go home and I used to freeze that chicken. That's how broke we were. I used to scavenge chicken from KFC.
One thing very prominent in Andrew Tate's life is his relationship with his brother. They live together, work together, eat together, and even though I'm thousands of kilometers away from my brother, I couldn't make this video without including him. Abim ne yapıyorsun, nasıl gidiyor? My brother Osman is only 11 years old, so when he grows up a little more, just like the Tates, I'm gonna hire him into the business, let him work with me, and then improve himself. Because who else can I trust in this world more than my brother? You can't make a day in the life video of Andrew Tate without smoking a thick cigar.
How was the day?
The day was pretty good. Trying out Tate's routine, the day was pretty busy. This is the Loupedeck Live S. It's what I have been using for months to make my life easier. Loupedeck Live S is a high-end streaming deck that can be used for many things. What I've been using it for is actually making my workflow much more faster. It's basically a deck that becomes your right hand while working. With a touch of a button, I can open up my Google Drive, my Notion, turn up or down my volume, or even my screen brightness. It's like using shortcuts while video editing in Premiere Pro. It just makes everything much more effortless. When I'm working, I can even set up a timer directly here without needing my phone. And the best thing is, it's fully customizable, so you can personalize your deck to your completely needs. These subtle changes, these subtle shortcuts might not seem like a huge deal, but then over time, when they add up, they are the game changer. If you want to get your hands on your Loupedeck Live S, click the link under this video. Okay, we just got home and it's around 12, midnight, and we're not gonna be going to sleep because Mr. Tate goes to bed around 3 to 4 a.m.-ish, and until that time, he does not waste any seconds, any minutes, and he just works fully for the businesses.
You need to be able to work endless hours. It's extremely competitive. You need to be able to work as harder than the other guys.
This was the entire daily schedule of Emery Andrew Tate III. Watch this video next because I tried also Iman Gadzhi's monk mode daily routine, which was even more insane than this.